Good day, sir. Today I will share my reflection about the 1998 historical film Jose Rizal, starring by Cesar Montano. This movie is one of the most meaningful Filipino films because it tells the life story of our national hero, Jose Rizal. It shows his sacrifices, his love for the country, and the hardship of Filipinos during Spanish colonial rule. This movie is emotional, powerful, and inspiring because it reminds us how one person used knowledge and courage to awaken a nation. The first important character in the film is Jose Rizal himself. Rizal was shown as intelligent, calm, brave, and patriotic. He believed that education and truth could help free the country instead of using violence. He used his pen and mind. Through his novels No Limitang Here and El Filibusterismo, he exposed the cruelty of friars, corruption of government officials, and suffering of Filipinos. In the movie, we can see how dangerous it was to speak the truth during that time. Rizal knew that writing these books could put his life in danger, but he still continued. This shows true courage. One powerful scene was when Rizal was imprisoned and waiting for execution. Even while facing death, he remained calm and dignified. He did not beg for mercy. He accepted his fate because he knew he was dying for the country. That scene touched me deeply because it shows that the real heroism means sacrificing yourself for a greater purpose. The second important character is Leonor Rivera. She was Rizal's true love and became the inspiration for Maria Clara in his novel. In the film, Leonor represents love, sacrifice, and heartbreak. Rizal and Leonor loved each other, but they were separated by distance, family pressure, and the problems of society. The relationship did not end happily, and that pain became part of Rizal's personal life. Leonor is historically significant because she reminds us that heroes are also human beings. Rizal was not only a hero, he was also a man who felt sadness, loneliness, and disappointment. Even though he suffered in love, he continued his mission for the nation. This teaches us that personal pain should not stop us from doing what is right. The third important character is Pasiano Rizal. Pasiano was Rizal's older brother and one of his strongest supporters. In the movie, he was shown helping Rizal study and supporting his reform work. Pasiano sacrificed much for his brother and believed in Rizal's dreams for the country. He represents the silent heroes behind every great leader. Pasiano's role is very important because it shows that heroism is not always seen in public. Some heroes help quietly through support, loyalty, and sacrifice. Without Pasiano, Rizal may not have had the same opportunities to study and continue his work. Another important figure shown in the movie is Marcelo H. del Pilar and the other reformists. They worked with Rizal in seeking equal rights and reforms from Spain. They used newspapers, essays, and peaceful campaigns. Their presence in the film shows that Rizal was not alone. Many Filipinos wanted change and justice. The film also shows abusive friars and Spanish officials represented by characters like Father Damaso from Rizal's novels. This character symbolizes oppression, greed, and misuse of power. They remind viewers of the unfair treatment Filipinos experienced under colonial rule. Many people were abusive, silenced, or punished without justice. The movie strongly connects to the theme of reform. Rizal wanted peaceful change through education, fair laws, and equal rights. He believed Filipinos deserve dignity and respect. This message is still important today because many people still fight for fairness, honesty, and good leadership. Another major theme is oppression. The movie clearly shows how Filipinos suffered under Spanish rule. People were afraid to speak, many were poor and powerless. Some were punished even when innocent. Watching this scene made me realize how lucky we are today to have freedom and the right to express ourselves. The strongest theme for me is heroism. Rizal did not use sword or guns, but he became one of the greatest heroes in our history. He proved that ideas can be stronger than weapons. Bravery was shown when he defended Filipinos and when he faced death with honor. One famous line connected to Rizal is, Ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. This means by the are the hope of our nation. This quote is still true today. Young people have the power to create change through education, discipline, and responsible actions. My personal reflection is that this movie inspired me to value my identity as a Filipino. Sometimes, young people forget the sacrifices of our heroes because we are focused on modern life. But after watching this film, I remember that our freedom today came from the courage of people like Rizal. He used this intelligence not only for himself, but for the good of others. The movie also taught me that I can serve the country in simple ways. I may not become a national hero, but I can help by studying well, respecting others, following laws, speaking the truth, and helping my community. Rizal's life shows that anyone can make a difference. So, Jose Rizal is more than a historical movie. It is a lesson about courage, sacrifices, reform, and love for country. Through characters like Rizal, Leonor Rivera, Pasiano Rizal, and the reformists, we understand the struggle of the past and the responsibilities of the present. This film reminds us that being a Filipino means having a pride, courage, and hope for a better future. Thank you.